Hi friends, this is Carly here. I have another Legree-like workout for you. So for this one, you're going to need either a block, a yoga block, something pretty sturdy, or you could also use kind of a thick book instead. If you go for the book, make sure that you can fit pretty much your whole foot on it, about the same size as a yoga block, give or take. And then apologies if we have some interruption. This is Joey. He wants to join us today. So we're gonna do one leg. And so then after we finish our first leg, then you're gonna hit restart on this video and you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So to start off, find your block or your book or whatever you're doing. We're gonna start off with a wide leg squat. So kind of a sumo squat. So I'm gonna turn my toes out. Hey, I'm gonna come down low into my squat first. And what I'm looking for here is my knees about stacked on top of my ankles. Toes and knees point out to the side, and your arms are gonna come out in front of you with this block. I want you to squeeze inward on the block, and let's just go down until your hips are about the height of your knees, right? And then I want your arms to start to reach up overhead. Keep a little soft bend into your elbows. Squeeze your palms inward on that book or the block, and then let's start to slowly rise as your hips come up. Your arms are gonna come right back down in front of your chest. Let's go slow, just like you do in a Legree class. Lower down for 4, for 3, for 2, on 1. Start to rise back up, pushing through your heels, right? Driving heels down into the floor. Squeeze through your glutes nice and strong. I want you to point your tailbone down towards the floor to lengthen out your low back, all right? And then draw your ribs in towards your spine on the front side so you feel your core start to activate, all right? It's kind of like your belly button sucking in, and the front of your pubic bone is drawing up towards the lower ribs, right? And we'll just go nice and slow again, driving heels heavy down into the floor, warming up into the legs, all right? Stop before your knees fully lock at the top, but think of that big, big squeeze on your butt cheeks. And we'll just keep on going like that. We rise up slow, drive heels heavy, keep your knees pointing out wide. And on this, your torso should stay mostly upright, right? So on this one, you're not actually leaning forward, right? I want you to try to stay upright through your torso, right? And let's keep that going for 10. Slow for 9, full body engagement here. We got 8, in 7, 6, you're gonna lower and hold down, in 4, 3, 2, lower down into that low squat. Arms are up, but try to keep shoulders soft. If it's too much with your arms straight overhead, bring them at an angle out in front of you. It's a little easier. Let's pulse the hips down and up. Small and controlled. Little dip, little lift. Keep your knees wide. Tail draws under, ribs pull in. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. In 8, we're gonna go down first and then back up to full range of motion. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, down first, and then slow right back up. Again, that block comes out in front of you, and then as we sink back down, arms go back up overhead. Let's finish this in 10, in 9, in 8, in 7. The block's gonna go to the floor. We're gonna find a lunge with the right foot on the block. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna turn off to my right side. I'm gonna place the block on the floor. You might have something in front of you that you could use your hands on if you need a little support. And then, I totally forgot, you want socks on this one. So if you haven't got socks on your feet yet, go run and find a pair of squishy socks or kind of socks that can slide across the floor. My bad. Right foot's gonna go on top of your block. Okay? You're gonna lean all of your weight into your right foot. Okay, your left toe's nice and light. So you've got the socks on the floor so they can be a little slippery. Okay, we're gonna go for like an express lunge, an elevator lunge. So right foot's on the block, left foot's gonna push back, back, back. Keep your left leg long. Straight line from your left foot through the crown of your head so you're leaning forward, and then drive down through your right foot into the block to slowly rise back up towards stand. Okay, keep going slow. Hips push back. Tilt forward, draw ribs in, so there's no arch in your back, but we're super strong and flat into the belly and into the back. Drive through your heel, rise up slow. We want that big pressure through the foot, big squeeze through your glute, and you're pulling yourself up with the back of the leg with your hamstring. Keep going. Maybe your arms are floating with you as you come up and down nice and slow. So as you lower, you might slide your arms forward. Right, keep the back of the neck nice and long, and then rise up, all of your weight driving down through that right heel. Okay, if your foot on the block or the block is too much, just take your foot to the floor instead. Totally fine to do that. Okay, keep your back leg long. It's active, so your quads engaged. Right, your heel is lifted high, but we're not really putting too much weight into that back foot. Okay, let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. We're gonna hold this down in 8. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this low. I'm gonna slide my hands onto my hips. I want you to keep this right leg bent. Start to sweep your left toes over to the right. Ooh, I might need something in front of me. So if you need a little help, grab your fingers onto something in front of you. You're gonna slide your right leg to cross all the way over towards the right side, excuse me, your left leg, and then sweep that same left leg all the way over to the left. So you're drawing a big circle with your left foot, right? Circle all the way to the side, and then all the way the other direction. So I'm holding my right leg steady. I'm feeling my right hamstring, my right glute really light up quite a bit here. And then the left leg just circles. So we're feeling this all around this right seat. Okay, keep this going nice and slow. Again, fingertips can be on something in front of you. Light hands, arms might be out in front of you. You might find them on your hips. If it's too much, don't go quite as low. Stay up a little higher. You're still gonna feel that burn right there. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. You're gonna hold your left leg over towards the right side in 5, in 4, 3, 2, hold that sweep so your legs are kind of crisscrossed. Let's go for a curtsy lunge now. Start to push through that right heel again. Rise up, your feet are still crisscrossed even at the top. And then as you come down, keep that crisscross. So your right leg is kind of reaching over and back towards the right side. Drive through that right heel, rise up, lift up, squeeze. Take it right back down. Okay, try to square your hips up. So a lot of times we open our hips to the side here. Don't let that happen. Keep both hip points looking straight ahead, kind of squeezing, scissoring your inner thighs inward towards each other. Push hips back, 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 still keeping that left leg nice and long behind you. Drive through that right heel, rise up. And on this one, you might notice that the weight in your foot tends to roll to the pinky toe side. Try to ground down through the whole 4 corners of the right foot. So kind of grounding down through that inner arch side as well. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. You're gonna hold this down at the bottom in 8, in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this low. Maybe your hands come back onto whatever that thing is in front of you or out in front. Take that sweep of your leg out to the side again. Sweep it back. We should be getting a pretty good burn in that right seat now. Sweep it out to the side. We're gonna keep that little circle sweeping out for 10. For 9, it's gonna slide over to the left side and hold out to the left. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, sweep it to the side. Side lunge, stand up. Woo! For that burn in that right thigh, right seat again. Now slide it out to the side. I like to kind of tippy toe my left foot for this. And then push through your right heel, rise up, lift up, squeeze. And then slide your hips back this time, right? Hips push back, torso leans forward. You can drive down through that right heel. This one, you're gonna start to feel a little bit more coming down the outer side of your thigh and your seat on your right leg. That left leg again, long and strong. It's active, but it's not doing all the work. Hips push straight back, tilt forward, and then drive through that heel, rise up, lift up, squeeze. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. In 8, we're gonna hold it down. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. One last time, find that sweep. Your left leg sweeps all the way around to the right side, and then sweeps all the way back out. Let's keep it going for 10. For 9, guys, we're gonna turn around, leave the block where it is. We're gonna find a split squat. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick spin around, other direction. So now left toes, left foot's gonna find your block, right foot on the floor. Okay, make sure you're not gonna slide off your block. And then find a long enough stance that when we bend both knees, they come down to about 90 degrees. So right knee can stack on top of right ankle, left knee is right underneath your hips, ribs in, belly strong. I want you to sit your hips back, still tilt forward so you can feel that right glute really turn on. Push through your right heel. Rise up, Nice and slow. Stop before your knee fully locks. And then if you'd like, arms might move with you here again. Arms might reach up and out. Intensifies it a little bit more. You can always go hands on hips, or if you have something that you need in front of you, bring a chair or something in front of you that you can hold on to for a little bit more support. And we're just going nice and slow here, squaring hips off. Right, feel like your inner thighs are squeezing in towards one another. Push, 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 rise up, lift, squeeze. And on this one, you might start to feel your back quad work a little bit here too. Okay, as that back knee points down towards the floor. If it's hurting your back knee, you're probably too short in your stance. Lengthen your stance out, slide it forward a little further. See if you can get a little more length. Okay, also your back foot does not have to be on the block. You can be both feet on the floor too. Let's go for 10. In 9, in 8, we're gonna hold it down. In 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down, maybe arms are out in front of you. Take a little dip of your hips up and down. Try not to bounce. Little dip, little lift. It's small, it's controlled. Pull ribs in, belly in strong. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 9. In 8, we go down first. In 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, down first. Then full range, rise back up. Slow, slow, slow. Really get that burn at the top. Take it right back down. Almost out of this one, guys. Almost out. We got 10. We got 9. We got 8. We're going down to the floor in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So you're going to have to slide. I want you to have enough room in front of you that you have some room to move your legs around, to swing them around. So I'm going to bring this block out to the side, planting it down on the floor. I'm going to take my right foot back on that block. I'm going to lie on my back. Left foot goes up to the ceiling. Okay? Lifting hips up towards the sky. Squeeze the booty tight, draw your ribs in, and slowly lower your hips down. Let them hover right above the floor, and then push your hips back up. Squeeze your butt really tight. And keep going slow. Lower your hips down. Try not to plop them down, and then lift it right back up. Okay? Lower, lower, lower. We have a little gust here, and then lift your hips back up. Squeeze your butt tight. Just keep on going like that. Again, if it's too much, you can take the block, put it away. Keep it if you can. Shake it out. Take a rest here and there if you need to. This right leg is almost done. Okay? I want you to really try to reach your left leg up towards the sky best you can. And really pressure through the entire right foot. So press through the heel of your right foot as well as the ball of the foot. Let's go for 10. You're going to hold your hips up in 9, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your hips up. Hold. Pulse your hips up just a few inches, down just a few. Small. Little pulse, little lower. 2 inches up, 2 inches down. Good. Ribs stay pulled in. Keep your tailbone tucking up and under. Let's go for 10 here, guys. Hips are going to stay up high towards the ceiling. In 8, in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your hips up. Squeeze that booty really tight. Now sweep your left leg down. Keep it long. Let it come down towards the floor. Don't let your back arch, and then sweep it right back up towards the ceiling. If you can't go quite as low, come down just maybe halfway, and then reach it right back up, guys. We're in the home stretch. You're almost there. Lower down, sweep. Lift right back up. Oh my gosh, it is burning. It should be burning in that right seat a whole lot. Okay, so let's go for 10. You're gonna hold your left leg about halfway, maybe a little lower down, about parallel to the floor in just 8, in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Parallel your left leg to the floor. Hold it right there. Pulse your hips right there for 10. For 9, this is it. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it through one side. Hit play one more time and hit your left leg. Start from the beginning. Do that sumo squat again and then hit your left leg. Have a wonderful day.